The Pharmacy Museum in Cluj is not yet open, so you won't be able to visit for this edition of the Night of Museums, but I can show you one of the archival materials that will be on display, which is a photograph of a pharmaceutical congress held in Budapest in 1896. At the time, Transylvania was part of Austro-Hungary, so pharmacists from here, including the owners of this old pharmacy, took part in such events abroad, namely in Budapest. And I can also show you a bit of the nicely renovated 18th century fresco, which will be also visible once the museum opens soon.
Hi, welcome to our Museum Pharmacy of Rijeka. We are at the entrance, and the first stop our visitors have is the Garden of Health, the so-called Hortus Sanitatis. The garden is more focused on 7 plants that are grown in our region. Even though now it's raining, springtime is when the garden is in its most flourishment.
The work of the German physician Matthias Stilling, Rhabarbologia, represents one of the first scientific essays on the use of rhubarb. It constitutes one of the jewels of the Historical Library of Swiss Pharmacy, which preserves a heritage of more than 10,000 books and journals. The book accompanies a rich literature on rhubarb in textbooks, in doctor theses, in pharmacopeias. The plant is also present in the drug collection of Bern, which shows the back and forth between the written word and the material.
Hi, I want to present you a manuscript kept in the archive of La Coruña. It's a case of complaint for poor quality medicines sold in a pharmacy of the city of La Coruña in the year 1681. This one. The text says that in the inspection visit carried out by members of the city council, several non-conforming drugs were detected and therefore they were removed to the town hall for inspection. In his defense, the pharmacist affirms that they are manufactured according to the pharmaceutical art and therefore requests that they be returned to his pharmacy. Finally, an analysis of the medication was carried out and several were returned to him, but not all. Thank you. Greetings from La Coruña.
Hello, I'm Alejandra, the Hispanic Pharmacy Museum curator in Complutense University of Madrid. I'm going to introduce you the Pharmacopoeia Matritensis, dated in 18th century. It's the first national pharmacopoeia in Spain, which usage was mandatory for all pharmacists. It was divided into several parts: weights and measures, instruments, medical plans, general process, and particular preparations such as infusions, wines, vinegars, oils, extracts, syrups, pills, and also chemical preparations. Happy Museum Day!
Hi, I am Isabella Leone from the Vatican Archive. Here I'm studying a lot of documents and manuscripts about Santa Maria della Scala, the convent, the history of the convent, and the Spezieria. And here there are also a lot of documents about conventual apothecaries in Rome and also about the corporation of Speziali in Rome.
Para la Semana de los Museos estamos en una de las bibliotecas de la sede institucional del muy ilustre Colegio Oficial de Farmacéuticos de Valencia, donde podéis ver un montón de libros antiguos, entre los que queremos destacar para este Día de los Museos especialmente 2. Este es el privilegio de constitución del colegio. Tenemos el orgullo de decir que es el colegio más antiguo del mundo. Es un privilegio del 21 de marzo de 1441, otorgado por la reina Doña María de Aragón y Sicilia. Y el otro a destacar es esta. Esta es la primera oficina medicamentorum, es la primera farmacopea oficial española editada. Se editó en 1603, empezó a escribirse en 1601 por parte de aquí, de nuestro colegio.
We are in the Cathedral Church of Roccavaldina in Messina, Sicily, and this is the official document arranged by the notary Antonio Miguel, which testifies the donation of the antique apothecary together with its collection of jars made by Gregorio Bottaro to the Company of the Blessed Sacrament between 1659 and 1683. And now we are in the antique apothecary. Today there are 238 jars exposed in this small medieval shop situated in the main square of this little town. It gives the opportunity to its visitors to admire one of the most prestigious collection of Renaissance jars. Recent studies suggest that Gregorio Bottaro, a very rich spice merchant, had bought for 400-ounce coins a beautiful dowry set of jars produced in Urbino in 1580, together with all the necessary equipment for the pharmacy's activity. After the donation of the apothecary, Bottaro also arranged a bequest through which medicines had to be distributed free of charge to the poor population of Roccavaldina. This activity continued for 200 years, up until the dissolution of the confraternity.